Are we up and running? It looks like we are. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Brightworks and into the match Beyond All Reason, where I'm a little bit conflicted because I have a lobby set up. I have all this sort of stuff set up, but there's actually a hold on. Sorry, my thing is not working properly. There we go. There's actually an event going on right now, and I'm a little bit conflicted on whether I want to do this or cover the event. So I don't know. We might jump back and forth here. Let me put out an announcement really quickly, though. Booting up the lobby to try out the stuffs. There we go. What I gotta add the folks that want to be added. There they are. Go ahead and copy that. Hit enter. A bada bing. A bada boom. And let's go to the thing. I'm a sleepy Brightworks. I'm a very sleepy Brightworks. What is going on with the lobby today? Why is it not full immediately? I like these teams. Force start. Yeah, what's going on with the balance today? It's a little bit strange going on here. Very odd. Yeah, I believe there's yeah, 53 commanders in this one game. Clearly some shenanigans going on in there. Is it a small team game? Let's rename it that. That'll work. Oh, man. Boy, I'm a tired camper. Where was that one map? Everyone was like, oh, you can't play that as an 8 versus 8. It just don't work right. Suck it. We'll give it a try as a 5 versus 5. Maybe a 6 versus 6. I don't know. We'll see where we go. As I take a big stretch. I actually laid down and closed my eyes for a minute, so I took a little impromptu nappy nap. Didn't mean to. Ended up doing so. We'll see how it goes. Come on. Come on, Venaja. Come on. Ready him on up. I'm just gonna start it. If we're just gonna do a 6v6 or a 7v7 or a 5v5 or an 8v8. Okay, well there's everybody. Never mind. Never mind. We're just gonna go right into an 8v8. I thought we might have a time for a team game, a little small team game, but looks like today we will be just going ahead and doing our 8v8 regular shenanigans. Not bad. Wow. Splendid. Splendid. Looks like it balanced itself out. How's the download going there, Honkweddle? Hope the download is going quite well. I was looking at some of this bar merchandise and wondering if I wanted to get some of this. They've got Armada Commander stickers, which is pretty cool. I kind of want a sticker of like every unit in the game, though. Oh, there's a bunch of different bar stuff. Oh, they have... Oh, they... They have Stormbringer stickers. Those are good. Oh, should I hold like an event where the winner gets a piece of bar merch? That sounds like fun. Ooh. Ooh, that sounds like a lot of fun. There's a bar duffel bag. There are bar t-shirts with Nuki Bees on them. There are bar sexy pants. Oh my goodness. Yeah, bar Beyond All Reason leggings is hilarious. I think I need a pair of Beyond All Reason leggings. I don't know. Hold on. Let me pull this out and show this to you guys really quickly. There we go. There we go. Let's just, let me just put this on the main screen right there. There we go. You guys can see it now. Look at this. Look at the bar leggings. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but I think I need a pair of bar leggings. For sure. Bar t-shirts. Bar sweaters. Bar hoodies. You name it, they got it. Yeah, I think we need more of these. We need a catalog of stickers. We need like a sticker palette of like 20 different stickers of different units in the game. We need like a behemoth and a juggernaut and a titan and a commander. I'd love to do like an exclusive Legion set as well. It just has a bunch of Legion units. That'd be a lot of fun. Do some Legion propagandering. Please make us a sandwich. Wow, okay. Well, if you say so. Alright, alright. Alright. Come on, I told you I was goofing around today. I told you I was goofing around today. I was not kidding. Did you guys see the new YouTube short that I just put up? Shout out to, what is their name? Lexanixia? Lexanixia, the person who put that short together. Big old shout out. That short is hilarious. If you have a short that you'd like me to put up on the YouTube channel, feel free to send it to me on Discord. Maybe you can put it... Well, actually, why don't you go ahead and put it in the Discord channel somewhere. That's probably a better option here. Don't send me a DM. Put it in the Discord, and if I like it enough, I'll put it out on the... I'll put it out on the YouTubes. Make an official YouTube short of it. Clips from the Twitch are always accepted as well, but yeah, if you just have a video clip, feel free to send that. Me backline, please, says Retweet. Retweet. Where's my chats? This whole elaborate setup so that I can use my chats and then they're gone. Woe unto me for the lack of my chat. Here, why don't we put chat over here? I'm still figuring out how to do this. Dashboard content. Go live. Oh, I guess I could just do it this way, huh? Yeah, why don't we just do it this way?
Please choose your starting location.
Because it doesn't work. Because it's awful. I see. I see. Okay, well there we go. Alright, now I got the chat. I want the jumping pawn from the load screen on a t-shirt. Yeah, that's a great idea. Well, yeah, that's a perfect idea for a thing to put on a t-shirt. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. I'm gonna go ahead and take a decent spot here. I'm gonna actually... Yeah, I'm gonna actually do kind of a weird play here. I'm gonna do kind of a weirdo play. How this works, says Look. Well, we're gonna be doing a little bit of shenanigans. I'm gonna just play like a Greedo and force my way down to the southern side and try and capture all these mexes just really, really aggressively. I'm gonna do the old go as hard and as fast as possible strat. And we will see where that puts us.
Battle started.
One of the fun things about Legion is that yeah, you can drop mexes basically anywhere. Ooh. This guy spawned on my metal spot. Well, that's a little bit awkward.
this map, wind is not good for energy production.
Oh, you're right. Okay. On this map, wind is not good for energy production. The lady has spoken. Now, this might look bizarre to put my lab like this, but I promise you it's the right move. I absolutely promise it. I promise it. Go for one of these. Get one of these out again. Really focus on this as hard as you can. Let's walk. Get these guys in my hotkey group and move out, and we're good. We're looking real good. Love the construction turrets. They're really growing on me. I was kind of like, I don't know. They might be a little gimmicky, maybe not quite as good as I hoped they would. No, I think they're actually fabulous. Yeah. Let's go for something like that. 'Cause why not? And there we go. Commander is busy for the rest of the game. What are you up to? What are you up to, feller? What a funky little feller right there. So the actual move of all time is actually to transport commanders around to these little areas, but I didn't do that.
Aircraft spotted.
Yeah, you can see we're sending fighters around. They're sending fighters around looking for the transports. They don't know that I didn't use a transport. Humblegar sure did, though. Humblegar sure did. Reorganize that ever so slightly. Something like this. Make sure our coasts are all set up nicely.
Commander destroyed. An allied commander
alrighty
has
then.
died.
Should cancel this for a second. Just give this guy high priority just for a moment. Just so, you know, a little bit of progress. I like this construction turret. I really feel like the construction turret adds a lot here. It makes it so much smoother in the early game. Our beautiful Legion E-converters coming up and online here. Oh, that guy's going down. Nice. Feed the machine. Give this guy a little repair. Not bad. wonder if this guy's transportable. Probably not. All things considered, probably most likely not. This area is coming up to speed, so that's always good. Let's go ahead and step down here now. Yep, gonna need reinforcements from that northern side. These guys gotta get in the game. They don't have the luxury of time on their time. Let's do that, then do that. These are now producing 3 metal per second, which is pretty good. Pretty good, can't complain.
An allied commander has died. Enemy commander destroyed.
Go. Set these guys up. Kill that radar tower. Do a little splitties. Centurions are resurrected. That's annoying. Maybe I do just want to keep producing these. Yeah, I'm starting to think these are actually crazy good. I just have never built enough of them. I'm gonna be on insane copium here and say that that's the thing. I'm gonna say that that's the problem here.
T2 unit detected.
Let's just hope this works the way that I hope that this works. 1 billion of these things ought to be enough. Per volley, it's like a just ridiculous amount of firepower. Cost literally next to nothing. They're also dirt cheap. That's the other advantage of these bad boys that you know so well.
Destroyed. Your commander is heavily damaged.
Wow. That took so much to kill so little. Got a rattlesnake like right there. That's annoying. Probably can't reach that actually. Let's go ahead and build that over there instead. That'll probably work a little bit better.
You've received new units.
I finally received a T2. I don't think I really need this. Why don't we just hand this over to somebody else? My T2 lab is finished right now. Good old-fashioned Legion. Leave no trace.
Low power.
Yeah, nowhere near enough power.
An allied commander has died.
Not even close. I need way more energy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, need E. Need E. Quick. Centurions. Oh, they ate up that metal fast. Alright. Very cool. I don't know what to do about this Centurion. Those are kind of annoying to deal with. Even for T2. I think he heard me. Oh, there we go. That's a pretty good solution right there. Where'd the constructor go? Oh, there it is. Just have you come over here and eat, I guess. wasn't terrible. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and build one of these.
Enemy commander destroyed.
They've taken our high ground, but we have that northern high ground, and it looks like we've done a great job of blasting through there as well. So as long as we hold this, we'll be in a good way. They are going into Shelvin, which means we have to build a couple of these. Really pushing that area over there too. Okay. Well, we can't really let them have that. So we'll keep 3 of these guys and we'll send a strategic strike squad. Nice. That's all it takes. Just need to make sure they don't have that area. If we don't have that area, then they don't have that area. That's all that matters. Something like that. This little tick spam has me horrified. Really scared. You just never know what a tick spam is capable of. Wow. Alright. Some thermonuclear bombing, I think, doing some very good work over here. It would appear. Damn. What a throw. It was horrible. Horribly done by me. Gotta double check they still haven't taken this area over here. And it looks like our team has done it. We held the southern side. Despite our opponent here, much more committed and much more aggressively holding it. We held our lane, and that's all that really matters. Let's go. What's poppin', Bright? Says Eggy
Battle ended.
Eggy Railed? Is that what that says? Eggy Railed. Interesting. Ian Smith says Cope. And map is a lot nicer now that it's smaller. Yeah, I think probably. And yeah, I did totally miss a mechs because of the construction turret right here. This thing is bugged out recently. But anyways, yeah, this mechs. I totally couldn't claim this mechs because my thing spawned on it. I don't know what happened. Pretty strange. Definitely pretty strange. But man, I am loving those construction turrets. I'm having a blast with them, and I think they're a lot of fun. I think they add a nice little je ne sais quoi. Let me go ahead and grab. Hold on one second. One momento, please. Put that in there just in case, just to make sure everybody's aware. And let's find. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and do. Oh, how about a moonshine run? I'm curious how this map goes when suddenly there's yeah, it's a solar panel thing. Those solar panels are so expensive to build. Be pretty cool if they were very, very quick to build at the very least. New recoil engine release is live. Discover the latest recoil engine release featuring the new RMIUI framework, enhancing UI design and web technologies. Explore major graphical upgrades, improved gameplay mechanics, and key bug fixes. Cool. Sounds pretty cool to me. Big fan of your vids, Brightworks. Keep up the good work, says Prime Hybrid. Glad to hear it. Hope you enjoy. It's a blast to make them. Always nice to hear from folks. Give Humblegar a little ring here. Unless that's the Legion Constructor Turret Metal Extractor. Yeah, Legion tends to do that a lot, don't they? It's the one in every. It's the all-in-one. It's yeah, the Metal Extractor Construction Turret, Anti-Nuke, Jammer, Back Massager, unit. It does it all. Yeah. One day Legion will have access to a mobile factory that they can plop down on the battlefield and it will spit out units. One day. I've talked with numerous devs about that idea, and all of them told me it was basically impossible. And I said, I've asked. And build me the thing that I desire. So it's a weird dilemma I'm in right now, because suddenly I don't want to spawn super close to the front. Otherwise, my turret might land on my mechs again. I love this spot right here. You have so many resources. This northern spot is pretty good too. You have this big area right here as well. Yeah. How to make sure construction turret doesn't land on my metal extractor? I don't know if there's a solid way to. I think it's basically random. I think it's basically luck of the draw. Look at those two mechs. It's basically touching each other. My goodness. My goodness, those dirty mexes. Reitz has taken the northern side. Usually when the top player takes one side, I'm like inclined to go to the other one. This map is it's like horizontally or it's rotationally symmetric, so this side, the northern side, is symmetric to the southern side. Spawn up here. I don't want to spawn so far away I can't build my mexes, but man, yeah, that's a tricky, it's a weird kind of an issue. Maybe I spawn back here actually. Yeah, normally I would never recommend this. This is not like standard gaming, but I think I would rather, like, if it spawns anywhere, I'd rather it spawn back here. Yeah, I'm going aggro. Just spawning con turret back here instead. Yeah, it's they changed it a while ago, so it used to be it would just spawn wherever your commander spawned. Now it's sort of like in a random-ish location. Two things at once. Multitasking.
Low power.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and walk with my commander. He's gonna take these really forward mexes. And then this guy's gonna take these rear-ish mexes. Rearward-like mexes. Okay. Well, throws my plan out the window. Yeah, let's go. Okay, back to this, and then two of these, and then another two of these right about there.
Aircraft spotted.
And then do that. There we go. There we go. Okay. Build a big old line of units. This map is actually gigantic. It doesn't look as gigantic as it actually is, but it is ginormous. Ginormous. Seems pretty good to me for now, though. Decent balance on our eco. Solaris are very annoying. They're very bursty, which is kind of weird. Like, you don't have a lot of bursty options in the T1 game, but you develop one rather quickly as a Legion commander. And we'll go ahead and just switch into these real quick. How do Olaris fare against thugs? The question I've never answered before. Or at least I don't remember the answer to. I feel like the answer's gotta be pretty decent, though. I will tell you this much. Grunts, what are these called? Goblins versus Commanders. Very, very bad engagement for the, very, very bad engagement for the Goblins. It takes so many Goblins to kill a Commander. It's like I think you probably need 50 Goblins to kill a Commander in any reasonable amount of time. It's really, really bad. something like that. Not bad. Not bad. We're waiting on our reinforcements here. We've got a couple of them, but we're waiting on quite a few more. Go ahead and eat one of these up. Oh, forgot to build one of these. That's a little blunder right there. Nine of these, huh? I think I need a lot more than
An
that.
allied commander has
A
died.
lot more than that. They are so difficult to teleport from each other. I actually struggle extremely hard telling them apart sometimes. Let's go ahead and march forward. Oh, hey, nice. We're down to one volley. Very cool. Now we've got a skirmishing force. A very fight commandable skirmishing force too, I will say. Yeah, look how nicely these guys trade when you fight command them. That's funny. Let's go ahead and turn production on again. Go. Let's go ahead, actually, and dump a bunch of metal into that. Let's sponsor that project. Actually, let's not do that right there. Why don't we take these a little bit to a safer location, and then, go.
An allied commander has died. Low power.
Low power, of course. Okay, we can remedy that with these bad boys, which you know so well. Spread those out ever so slightly. these up. They'll be our little metal battery. Our southern side is crumbling. We're going to need to address that. Let's get one of these. And then let's go for... Probably... Yeah, probably just like... nothing for the time being. For now. We can go for one of these. Try and help this guy out.
T2 unit detected.
Something like that. Another one of these. These things are so annoying. Such pesky little critters. They're forcing out so much anti-air defense. Super, super annoying. I mean, we may as well scale while we're here. Nice catch. Orange Commander was caught. Caught between some fiends in a hard place. Wow, I can't believe that commander's still... There he goes. I was gonna say, that is absolutely unbelievable that that commander is still up and kicking right now. Why don't we go ahead and go for 2 of these? Since we're just waiting around. Oh, nope. Like a stream of resbots, please.
An allied commander has died.
Glad I'd move forward here. Would have been really unfortunate had I not. Kill that thing, please. There we go. Legion got their own fusion reactor models, by the way, in case anybody didn't know. They look awesome. I'm starting to like the lobbers. I'm starting to think the lobbers might be pretty good. It turns out I just never built 400 of them, but apparently that's, there's a critical mass here that I hadn't considered before. Really should build a couple of these. Think about it. These things explode with the wrath of a thermonuclear warhead, so I don't really want to keep forces around it. None of the real good ones, anyway. We need an air lab. Is that what I'm suspecting here?
Enemy commander destroyed.
Do something like that. Make that ever so slightly more efficient. Put another fusion down. Right in the middle of the base, make it extra confusing. Ruzbot's out there doing the Lord's work, eating up all that metal, and I'm pretty happy about it. Let's go ahead and remove those. Do I have lobbers in here too? Guess not. Well, alrighty then. Really should keep this guy moving, this Arbiter. With a whopping 15 kills, and I can guarantee you they're all good ones. We need to do some drastic action. Nice little run by over here. Wow, the Phoenix got a new update. Dang, that's looking good. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Not unhappy with the way the Phoenix is looking right now. Sheesh. I'm gonna hand these over to the Green Commander. I'm just gonna give him extra gunships. Just hope that something can happen with them. These guys go defend my territories. Nicely done. need you guys to stand like as close to this stuff as possible. Don't worry about why. Don't worry about it. It's not important. It's fine. You'll be fine. There we go. Finally took those guys out. That's always good.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Put these guys here to make sure this base goes down.
You've received new units.
Go. Reassign those appropriately. Willingly or no. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. The scaling is fine.
2-3 unit detected.
Pretty happy. Pretty happy, I think. Gearing up a 40v, 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 40. Alright, I think we'd better go check it out. It's only fair that we go check out the 40v, 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 40. Let's go ahead and build a whole bunch more of these. And we will keep on keeping on. Didn't think there'd be any anti-air. There was anti-air. Love these shotgun transports, by the way. Like, top 10 units, for real. They're so good.
An allied commander has died.
Also, like, relatively sturdy. Sturdy enough that there's not really anything you can do about them without, like, really seriously dedicated anti-air. crack open this area. I'll say that was probably well worth it. Meanwhile, in our backline, it would appear that there are forces in our backline. I didn't even realize. Come on, strongholds. When the world needed you most. Oh, 2 fusions down. Sheesh. Oh wait, not that. That.
Low power.
Stop building these. Let's go ahead and make sure that we have these spread out everywhere. No! No! Why? Alright. You guys are the worst. They just reclaimed everything. Oh my goodness, no! They ate up my fusion reactor? Oh my god, these guys are the worst.
T3 unit is ready.
Do some spam like that. I haven't set up a really phenomenal economy, basically, is the issue. Yeah, they've got the mass T3 to be upsetting.
An allied commander has died.
I guess let's build a bunch of these. I didn't realize their southern flank had died so much. We need some units to go around this northern side, but I don't know what to set up over here. Can we shoot that down? Wave moving on that northern side. Makes me a little nervous. behind that guy over there. Yeah, neither of us went into T3 production is sort of the issue here. Yeah. neither me nor Eat Sweet went into full-blown T3. We both kind of assumed we'd finish this game by now. Send this like this.
Your commander is heavily damaged.
Just lost.
Warning. Your team is down to its last commander.
There we go. Oh, we've lost him. He does not believe. Where's the nuke going? Is it going right into the base? I bet it is. Do we both have the same exact idea? Because that would be pretty funny. Oh, we actually hit something. Something decently sized blew up over there.
You've received new units.
Let's see. We need, what do we need? I think these guys are the answer. He's already dead. There's not a crazy amount I can do here anymore. We shall try. Man, these nukes take forever. Oh, the supernova is cool, but I think I just prefer ARM nukes a lot more. A faster charging rate is so valuable. Lobby dead. There we go. You'll notice that yellow production has stopped, which means we can reclaim this northern high ground. This match is not over. Something like that. A bunch of these planes, I think. Me thinks it. Something like that. Ought to work out pretty decently. That laser. I saw a laser. Oh, it's our laser. Nice. I like a good laser then. Not unhappy about that laser then. Are these almost done? 5 of you? I guess that would work. Walked into a damn near perfect concave. Whoops. Not exactly where I meant to be. Not the worst problem ever, but not where I meant to be. Go ahead and hide this guy. Yeah, we've done some serious damage with those nukes. Like those have definitely cleared out a lot. It's time for one more. And there we go. Now units should be able to move through here pretty freely. Shuts down some of that spam. Ultimately should put us in a good spot here. Let's reclaim a whole bunch of this. Rosebots are going to try their best. Don't actually want to fight this guy's T3 if I can at all avoid it. Blow up that guy's T2 lab. Is there a world where I kill this before I die? I think so. Yeah, that thing's dying pretty quick, actually. Nice. There is a world indeed. These reinforcements have been extremely nice. Hey, look at that. Look at the March of the Arquebus. The Siege of the Arquebus. Put these guys around over here. Let's just start these guys headed down south here. Oh, he's got a Gigacarg. Gigacarganeth inbound. Let's make a bunch of these guys. Send them over here. That nuke launch? Sure is about to. And as soon as this launches, we deconstruct this thing. Very good. Just nuked my own guys, didn't I? We all must make sacrifices. Tremendous sacrifices. realize those were on a hotkey group. Let's go ahead and punch through to the base here. We have found our way into the back line. Oh, there's Vanaja's commander. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Oh. Let's go over here. Let's start making... Let's actually stop production there. We'll just boost production over here. Build one of these. Something like that. Where are you? Where are you, economy? Here we go. The time has come. There we go. There we go. It's a chain reaction. Mukade looking very strong today. I will give the Mukade tons of credit today. They appear very, very strong looking. Thrilled with the way the Mukade have gone today. Oh yeah. That's real good. There he is. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. What a battle! All the way down to the very last. What a battle.
Battle ended.
The base that could, the hold of a century, the teamwork, the dream work. It's everything we could have wanted and more. Look at that. We were going neck and neck. He had the higher economy, but we just had slightly more. You can see exactly where those nukes started to hit. Commanders started tapering off. There was the maroon commander plateau right there. The yellow commander tried to come back to it. What a game. What a game. The little base that could. Prime Hybrid doing the very best. And it looks like the lobby has crashed. Lobby died. Did all the lobbies die? Oh, maybe it was the whole server died sort of a situation going on here. Very, very good. Oh, man. What a game. What a game. What on earth is that? Okay. The host has sent me a message here. What is this? I think it's giving me the output from the game. I think that's what that was. Well, since, you know, we gotta do something. Why don't we check out what's going on in here? I don't know what's going on in this lobby. Something strange is happening in this lobby, but since ours died, we may as well enjoy the 40v40v40v40v40v40v40 hashtag SundayCast. Yeah, that was a good game. Why does it say it was StarCraft under the vid? You know, welcome to StarCraft. I'm sure it looks quite familiar. I'm a little bit, I'm like in awe or something. I'm in shock, I think that's the word. I'm in shock from this. That was nuts. A little bit of Neil deGrasse Tyson for you there. Yeah, that looks pretty interesting. So apparently we're doing simple colors for all of these. I think it's probably a good idea to save on the processing power it takes to find a new color. Phew! Am I going to be able to catch up? Probably not. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Just, you know, let me know. Enemies, 109. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at that. Can anybody make any of that out? Oh my god, I think I'm gonna have to continuously clear drawings. in order to even have a chance. Look at that 4-star vote. That's 1 vote per person right there, ticking away. This is 160, 4, 8, 12, yeah, 160 players. Oh my god. I'm gonna... Oh wait, that was the wrong thing. We're just gonna turn the sound off for a second. Welcome to the sultry sounds of Brightworks' voice without the incessant pinging from both of these teams as they try and figure out what each of their 40 players is going to do on this map, where essentially the idea is you cram as many as possible into a line, and you just see what happens. Yeah. Now, all said and done, this isn't like the most amount of units on the field that I think we've ever seen. But it's probably close to the most amount of units that are being individually microed on the screen. It's trying its best to catch up. What on earth is happening up here? It can't even understand what's happening up here. Green versus red versus green versus red. This is pretty funny. Oh, our first commander death. Looks like a green and a red commander went down. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. You could kill 10 bases with ticks, and there'd still be 30 more to sit there and kill. Honestly, I'm just surprised that this is I'm even able to load this at all. Brightworks cast, but it's Brightworks introducing every player in this lobby. I love that. The Herta, Zeph, Masterbell, FRA, HLF, Lexon, Andy, Ans is here, Atlas Failed Rumble, Sleuthwood, Nezero, Evangelion, Wawoosh, Shagrath, Sucks Tactics, Dashbanks, Mr. Notakake, the Rakusha, Dex, Watzerla, and Alexar 77. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. That's we didn't even make it halfway through one of the teams, and there's 3 more. I love it. I'm really stunned to see that we didn't have any sort of like self-D shenanigans going on the back line here. We're kind of throwing away the opportunity to just go straight up to T3 with a full-blown, like you could blow up 9 commanders to have the metal for an advanced fusion reactor, the T2 lab. Hold on, you know what? I'm pulling out the calculator. 1250 times 9 would give you 11,000 metal. Minus 9,000 for the APHIS, minus 3,000 for the lab. So you'd need basically like 11 commanders dead to go straight to an APHIS and yeah, into into that D3 production. I'm surprised that we don't see it here from any of these. We do have T2 up and running right now, but it's just we don't have there's an APHIS starting up, and I think that's the right idea. We just don't even have a dedicated zone to blow up commanders in. There's not enough space. This is a funky kind of game. There goes Luigi. Falls to the might of the Hound. Luigi number 2, up and running. I like to imagine that in the lore of this game, they've taken a map of the world that we're fighting over, and they've shrunken it down so that these units are actually gigantic, and that's the reason why it looks like missiles travel so slowly, is because they're traveling at missile speeds but over actually gigantic swaths of land. Tell me the Mosquito isn't the coolest unit in the game. Tell me that isn't the Lisan Al Gaib, the voice from the stars. Piloting his Mosquito copter. Ornithopter. Bimbop-adopter. My name is Chicka Chicka Slim Brightworks. Please don't sue me, Eminem. Thank you. Thank you very much for not suing me. I want to commentate this game, but I don't even know where to begin. I can't even tell who's on what team. This top left team appears to be doing the best out of all of them, is what I'll say. We have like something of a T2 economy coming up and running. We've got the APHIS coming up and running. We've got some construction turrets here. Who is this? This is Yanami. Oh, of course, it's Chisato, the co-commentator that I was commentating with earlier, or one of them anyway. Yeah, one of like almost undisputably the best bar player in the game. So, yeah, not surprised to see that they're in on the strats here. Yeah, I mean, the southern side was the first to put T2 against T1, and so it is going heavily in favor of the team that had the T2 up. It's the green team currently. I can't even tell you, like, what colors are what team. There's a whole blacked out battle going on the right-hand side here as well. It's been, like, censored for your eyes. It's too horrifying to watch, but we'll just zoom in closer and take a look anyway. Our orbital satellites are relaying that apparently there is mass devastation hitting the face of the southern side here. Having to comment on every action will take 2 business days. Yeah, true. Yeah, the bottom right team and the bottom left team are both being hammered really hard. Gladiators seem to be doing pretty good. Gladiators, I still have yet to figure out the use case for. They're sort of a weird one. As you can see, they work phenomenally against T1. They're really, really good against T1. However, as soon as they're up against T2, they start to struggle a lot, which makes me think they sort of function in the same role as like a gunslinger. Kind of in the same space where they're very, very effective against T1. Like, if you get them out early enough, you can crush a T1 army with just a few of them. But they're not quite good enough to go up, at least, you know, efficiently against T2. There's just better options. There's the Gladiator? Is that what it's called? Hold on. No, Prometheus. That's what it is. There's the Prometheus heavy tank, which is quite good. The Triton is also really good, but apparently it's disabled, which is a bit strange.
Started.
You kind of don't really have options. The quick shot is all but useless now. That thing got obliterated, full of a bunch of nerfs. But there we go. You can see those Prometheus tanks and exactly why those things are so dangerous. Immediately liquefying those medium tanks. Turning those medium tanks into puddles of molten steel and mists of cyber blood. They're a really brutal tank. They're basically like an incinerator, but they have to turn their beams off intermittently. But the cooldown on their beams is so infrequent that it really doesn't even matter. Like they're basically an incinerator. Man, these cleavers are cool though. The mobile cluster artillery firing away. And they don't do as much damage as the high explosive condensed matter projectiles from the Core and Armada, the Mauser and the Quaker. For what it's worth, though, they still do a ton of AoE damage just because of those cluster munitions. They're just a little bit more random, so it's, you know, it's kind of an awkward, not awkward. It's just like a difficult to predict
Battle paused.
outcome. Battle paused.
Battle started.
Battle start. Battle started. Hide UI to speed up, increase FPS. Okay. Will do. It's stunning to watch all this action. Like, if I just zoom out, this just looks like, it doesn't even look like a video game. Like, it looks like a simulation, like, of you know. Is this a Nostradamus maneuver? Do we have a Nostradamus maneuver going on in the middle of this game? Oh my goodness. Who was this? Who is my hero here? Turn the UI back on to see, I guess. The Herta. Yep, that's a Nostradamus if I've ever seen it. new technologies that could never have been foresaw when Nostradamus originally debuted this strategy. The heavy T1 transport, which is obviously quite slow and quite a bit worse than the EMP transport, the T2 transport. But, of course, you have access to it in the T1 era, so, you know, a significant trade-off. Rocket Spider's doing a great job over here. Tearing down the eco of the Green Commander. 1 out of 50 fusion reactors has gone down. Ooh, we've got some T2 wind turbines up and running, too. So these things are crazy efficient. These are basically 10x whatever this number is. So they're 180 energy per second right now. And if we just select all these, you can see for 5,000 metal, you've gotten double a fusion reactor, right? So like for let me do some quick math in my head right here. For like 1.25 the cost of 2 fusion reactors. Less than the cost of 2 fusion reactors, you've gotten the same amount of energy production as those 2 fusion reactors. So, you know, sort of puts to perspective how efficient those wind turbines really are. They also take up as much space as an APHIS. So, you know, weigh that with what you will. Oh, the black APHIS, dang. Wait, hold on. Tell me why this isn't the coolest looking APHIS you've ever seen, actually. Oh man. Can we change the scavengers from purple to black? This is really, really cool. Oh man, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the Harkonnen from Dune. My Dune. My Arrakis. My Aphis. Hold on, I have an idea. I have an idea. This is what it's like to be an Armada Aphis. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to stop doing that immediately because I'm already making myself sick, and I know some of you probably are too. I hope you enjoyed that little simulation of what it's like to be a Armada Aphis with all of its spinning parts for no reason. Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah, the Armada Aphis is just all aesthetics. They design those things to spin around for basically purely aesthetic purposes. Hey, we've got Daedalus on the front line. Oh, these are the new T3 from the Legion faction. You know what they remind me of? They remind me a lot of the Tau from Warhammer 40k. This totally feels like the kind of weapon the Tau would bring to the fight and, you know, punch a pencil-sized hole through a tank and suck everything out because of how fast the projectile was moving. Definitely reminds me of that. It actually has a little bit of AoE on it. Quite a lot of AoE, actually, on the projectile, too, which makes it decent at creep clearing. Or not creep clearing, spam clearing? I'm thinking of StarCraft. Brightworks is giga-braiding content. That's me asking you guys to submit any clips that you take or make about the or from the live streams. Give them to me and I will repost them so that they may propagate the universe. Propagate, that's the word. Couple of Vanguard, couple of fellas like us can do a lot of good. That's the thing about walls is, even if you, like, most weapons in this game will do splash damage beyond hitting the walls. So even if you have the walls in front, it's like they don't really detract all that much damage from the actual thing. So all that is to say, I think if we made it so that the walls, like, directionally blocked damage, it would make things quite a bit easier, quite a bit more effective. It would make walls function a little bit more like you'd expect them to, I think. But that's just my 2 cents. My 10 cents is free. Nice D-guns right there. Yeah, I like to see it. We do have some of those turbo grunts moving forward right here. Thermo Nuki B. Dropping fat bombs on top of the top of the units over here. Shot out of the sky though. Not a lot over here to stop this Razorback, I'm gonna say. This is our hero, Nexus Juster, sending a nice healthy helping of Razorback towards the backline. It'll be the beamer turrets at the end of the day that save us. Lovely stuff. And we are getting towards those late game economies. Now, There's also the constraint, actually, and I wanted to check this. There's also the constraint of, yeah, unit totals. So, look at each of these commanders with 213 units at their disposal. It means that definitely some of these commanders are hurting for units. Like, anybody that's spamming out units right now has got to be at their cap or near it, yeah. Look at this, Mike, the blue commander. Can't even produce out of some of these laboratories, or maybe it just wasn't queued up. I don't know. Gonna run into some production issues here as the unit tally does start to go upwards. People wondering where all their units went. It's all the wind turbines. It's all the wind turbines, like our blue commander here, Mr. Double M, sitting here with a whole bunch of wind turbines in their pocket. What has it got in its pockets is? Here's the thing, though. Once one of these sides wins, once one of these sides dies, suddenly this becomes a really, really dangerous situation for the other corner. So say, for instance, this top left side dies, suddenly this bottom right side is in a lot of trouble. So you have an active interest in essentially helping your diagonal friend instead of fighting them, because as soon as they're killed, the pressure flips onto you immediately. 10 cents is strictly speaking not free. Well, mine is. Yours may not be, but mine is. These also have quad Gatling guns, which is kind of interesting. I don't know what the... Legion has a tendency to just put things on things just because there's extra room. I'm not going to sit here and say whether that's a good or a bad idea, but all I'm saying is more things to manage, more things to break. If you don't schedule time for maintenance, maintenance will schedule time for itself. Is that a Giga Pulsar? It sure is. Look at that. Turbo Pulsar. It's beautiful. Are we caught up? 22, 26. We are actually getting pretty close here. The saving grace, like I said earlier, for these games is just the fact that, yeah, everybody can only have 200 units. Seems like a lot, but you use that up pretty quick. Wind turbines and static defenses and eco buildings, like all of it. What that really means is you can only have, like... I mean, think about, like, you need, like, each one of those is build power, right? So you would use the T2 constructors, that's the most efficient. So say maybe you had 20 of those to build aphises and E-converters. And then you build, you know, it's four or so E-converters per aphis. Closer to 5, I guess, if you're going to build them in mass. We have a pawn launcher here, by the way, firing away into the distance, launching those hilarious little goons across the map. Are we almost finished with this thing? Not even close. 41% on that. It's gonna be a minute. Oh, we have Turbo Arquebus. Climbing up the mountainside. Pew, pew. They're shooting at like grunts and stuff, which is hilarious. So these bad boys have 3 shots. Every time they fire, it expends one of their 3 shots. How much damage do they do to a Titan? Wow, 8% to a Titan. I'm actually a little underwhelmed. I thought they probably would have done like closer to 12. Still the best single target damage, I think, in the game. With a total burst damage of 6,000? I don't know why, but that seems a little bit low. It is a direct fire unit, so at the very least there's that. It's a big pop in the backline right there. Looks like we're sacrificing those E-converters in order to get, you know, some slightly better stuff up and running, but there is a Starfall up and running now too. Sergeant Raccoon has managed to find themselves in the possession of an illegal turbo weapon. Boom goes the Aphis, knocking out a huge chunk of the midsection right there, doing a tremendous favor to the red team on the northern side, because now they have plenty of space to put more Aphises. I know it's laggy, I know it's framey. Enjoy. How much does a Vanguard do against the Titan? I believe it's 2%. Yeah, I believe a Vanguard does 2% on a direct hit. Or close to it. It might be like 1.5 too. Something like that. Yeah, like relatively comparable, right? And for the fact that the Epic Arquebus is some amount of metal, 15,000 metal versus the Vanguard's like 3,000 or something. Yeah, it's a really, really, you're definitely better off going for 100 Vanguard rather than 15 Turbo Arquebus. But then again, there's definitely a fear factor to be included when you see an Arquebus the size of a mountain waddling towards you on 6 appendages and with virtually no intention of stopping anywhere short of your complete obliteration. It's kind of a... it's a harrowing experience. Yeah, can't deny that this northern side is looking real rough all of a sudden. Not actually very many units. We do have this Super Pulsar. They actually changed this thing. They made it from where it used to fire faster than a regular Pulsar and do basically the same damage. Nowadays, it fires slower than a regular Pulsar. Oh, nice snipe right there. Takes out the LRPC cannon as well as the fusions there. Nukes up and away, up in the air. Coming down. But here's the thing, if I had to choose between 100 Arquebus or 100 Vanguard or 100 Turbo Arquebus, I'd probably take the Arquebus. That's a fair comparison right there. You may also be noting some very powerful looking shielding. This is a recent update to the extra units pack. They added the Sanctuary, and I believe it is the... what was it? I saw the other one. Maybe I'm mistaken. Oh no, there it is. The Sanctuary and the Asylum. Intercept small weaponry, energy signatures, and familiar types. So it means that it basically will deflect projectiles as well as smaller things like Gauss weaponry and I believe lasers? I'm not entirely sure about the lasers. You'll have to double check with your owner's manual about that one. It also has, I believe it's like 5 times the energy regeneration of the T1 energy shield. So it is actually able to stand up to those T3 endgame options, the T3 LRPCs, quite easily. Bombs away. Actual in-game time is about 42 minutes. Oh, I see. Probably won't be able to get it to the end. But that's okay. We'll just enjoy watching in the meantime. Just want to like take a perspective up on high here. It's sort of beautiful, isn't it? I would keep this as like my screensaver if I needed like a background. Remember what I was talking about how the corner, if one of the corners would go, the other corner would go as well. Oh, some Stormbringers, some T3 Stormbringers. Looks like they didn't disable those T3 aircraft plants. Do a machine gun on this thing. Totally reminds me of the Super Destroyer from Helldivers 2. I like the attempt right there, by the way. The commander was trying to degun this thing. It's a really solid attempt. There's not really any other options, so I like that a lot. Unfortunately, not quite able to reach high enough, the commander. An infinite number of pings. In all directions. Go like that to shift out of the audio signature of a lot of this. Because my goodness. Interesting that it fires this spray of projectiles, but it doesn't have any cluster associated with it. Oh, we've got we've got the flying ships. I thought they removed these. That's so funny. I guess they've just been in the T3 gantry, and I had never noticed, or I hadn't remembered about them. It's a flagship with VTOL thrusters. The most impressive thing anybody's ever seen. For, what is this? 56,000 metal versus 25,000 metal. The Epic Tyrannus is definitely a dangerous unit on the fronts. There we go. Our green team on the southern side here, or maybe I should just say our team on the southern side here, does go down. We've got still tons of commanders, though, is the issue. Despite the economy being in the hundreds compared to the multiple thousands from the other teams. Nice little push going on over here. Got the super arquebus. You know what they are really, really good for is anti-air. They're actually going to be really effective, specifically single target anti-air. Lagging, but not forgotten. Wow. Yep, they took down that dragon immediately. Not bad. They've got the Overseer. Bombs away in a big way. The Stormbringer manages to connect with the Aphis right there. I was wondering if it was going to deflect off the shield, but it looks like the answer is no. And just like that, the second team of the game is wiped off the map here. Both of these teams rushing in to try and fill this space. Oh, apparently one of these teams winning the game already. I don't have time to play one of these, so I think what I'm going to do here is close this. And we're just going to watch to the very end here. My goodness. The nuclear option. Look at all those Praetorian. That's pretty cool. I feel like in the same way that the Juggernaut is EMP resistant, or EMP immune rather, the Praetorian should be napalm immune, or napalm resistant. It may already be the case, but it should definitely be super, super high, because it will kill itself with napalm 100% of the time. Who has got all the thermonuclear weapons? Oh. How about 1,000,000 nukes? Well, alright. I'm not gonna complain. Oh, yeah, it stopped. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that the green team won. Which one is the green team? We may never know. Oh man, what a wild match. I hope you guys enjoyed the stress testing. I hope you enjoyed. It was actually a relatively short stream, but it was a lot of fun. Oh, no more of that. Okay, good. Yeah, because I'm about to wrap it up here. Thanks a ton for watching. Everybody that showed up, I really appreciate each and every one of you. Feel free to drop a like on the stream as well. It always helps these things propagate and do wonderfully across the interwebs. There's a new YouTube short I put out, so if you happen to stumble upon it, leave a little comment and let me know that you saw it. Trying to think of any other announcements. Oh, thanks for tuning into the 1v1 scene as well. I saw a bunch of people were tuning in on the YouTube channel over there. We're trying to get that up and running, so it's a lot of fun to see that people are actually engaged and interactive and enjoying what's actually over on that side. So anyways, I will see you all in the very next live stream, very next Saturday, where we'll be doing some more shenanigans. We'll probably be checking out the official event, which I believe is next weekend, so that'll be a whole bunch of fun. It should be basically an entire weekend of bar, so stay prepared, bring some beverages, bring a snacky or two, or maybe 3. And I hope to see you there. Have a wonderful rest of your day, everybody. Have a tremendous evening and enjoy your weekend. And I will see you in the very next live stream, cast, or 40v40v40v40 of Beyond All Reason. Peace out, everybody.